Hello everyone and welcome to Missouri Grown Carolina Home. I'm Katie if you are new here, and in today's video I am taking part in the collab hosted by Tamra from Southern Wife Everyday Life. It is a cookbook collab where a bunch of people come together and make recipes from cookbooks. So thank you, Tamra, for hosting this fun collab. This is a reoccurring thing that she's had for most of the year, and it's going to go throughout the year. So make sure to follow her and check out the playlist down below for some cookbook inspiration. Today I am making a chicken noodle casserole from the Comfort Foods Gooseberry Patch cookbook. If I can find a link for that, I will have that down below. So make sure you check out my description box for the link. So what I'm going to do, first of all, this is a very simple, not too many ingredient recipe, and it was delicious. We really enjoyed it. There's a few things I would change for the next time I make it, and I'll get into that in a little bit. So first of all, I am going to be melting some butter and then adding some flour to that. The recipe calls for you to use chicken bouillon in a cup of water. I did that, and I also added some of the Better Than Bouillon chicken base, I guess, just to beef up that chicken flavor. So I have already done that. That's to the side. Right now I'm melting my butter and also boiling my noodles. You'll need egg noodles for this recipe down below. If I can't find the cookbook, like a link for the cookbook, I will have the recipe and who made it and everything down below. But I'll tell you the ingredients. You'll need butter, flour, bouillon, chicken bouillon, a cup of boiling water for the bouillon, a can of cream of chicken, some cooked diced chicken. I used shredded chicken. You could also use rotisserie chicken. If I would have had that, I would have done that. But I cooked chicken the day before, and I just set some aside for this recipe. So mine's shredded. You'll also need egg noodles and potato chips. And that's actually what I would change as the potato chips, but I'll get to that later. So I just melted my butter and added my flour. Just to kind of make it a roux, I'm going to let that kind of cook the flour a little bit. Right now I'm getting ready to go drain my noodles to have those set to the side. Now that my flour's kind of got that golden brown look to it, I just added my, it was bouillon and Better Than Bouillon. That's what I did. The recipe didn't call for that in my water. So I'm just going to put that in there, and it's already thickening up. And then I'm going to add a can of cream of chicken soup. Next up, I'm just going to add that pre-cooked chicken I had already had. I just cooked this in the crock pot the day before, and I shredded it up and put it in the fridge for this recipe. I did shredded. The recipe calls for diced, but you could do whatever you do, just and however much you want. The recipe calls for 1.5 cups. I probably added a little more than that. But you could do whatever you think is best for your family. Now I'm going to add my cooked egg noodles and give that a good stir. You're going to add this to the recipe calls for a 2-quart casserole dish. I just did a just regular like cake pan because this is supposed to go in your oven, but I'm going to put mine in my air fryer. I actually don't have an oven right now, so anything I bake or cook either has to be stovetop or air fryer. And sometimes I just adjust the recipe to suit my air fryer. It's a learning curve and I'm trying, but I'm doing the best that I can with it. And it actually turned out really, really good. I wasn't exactly sure how much would even fit in this little cake pan. This is just one of those, I don't know, probably 6-inch cake pans from Dollar Tree. So I kind of added some and then added a little more. So anyway, just until I thought it was enough. Next, you're going to add some crushed up potato chips. This is where I would not do it again, at least for the air fryer. It really didn't add anything. It didn't add any flavor. It really didn't add any crunch. What would be good is like some crushed up crackers with butter. That stuff's delicious. I'm sure that would be better. So if I did it, I might try that again. But next time, I definitely wouldn't do the potato chips. Now I'm just going to throw it in my air fryer oven. This is a Go Wise air fryer oven. I love it. And I also have the Go Wise like regular basket air fryer. Seriously, the air fryer is my favorite kitchen gadget. I know it's filthy right there. Sorry. But yeah, so anyways, I'm going to cook it in there. The recipe says in your oven for at 325 for 15 minutes. I'm going to just adjust it to what I think it should do. And I'm pretty sure I ended up cooking it a little bit longer because I thought it would kind of crisp the chips up and make them golden brown. It really didn't. But this is it when it's all done. It was so good. Like I said, I'd leave the chips off the next time. I just served that with some dinner rolls. Those are some Rhodes frozen dinner rolls that I also made in the air fryer with corn and peas. So that is it for my recipe. I hope that you enjoyed. Make sure you check out my description box below for the playlist so you can find a bunch of other cookbook recipes. They're going to be delicious, so make sure you check that out. And Tamra from Southern Wife Everyday Life. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you're new, I hope that you consider subscribing. I do recipe videos and grocery hauls over here. And I hope that you enjoy. Thanks, friends. Until next time. Bye.